Hi, I'm Eli, and for my capstone, I made a video that tried to explain how to fly this plane, the pipistrelle virus, as quickly and efficiently as possible. I was able to get two test subjects, Liam and Dashel. First up, we have a set of videos from Liam's test session. Now, I'll add some notes after we watch these two videos. In his first attempt, he was struggling to control the rudder. He almost rolled over on the runway, but was able to take off from the grass before overmaneuvering the aircraft and causing it to stall. In this attempt, he immediately put the plane into a stall and crashed. And in this final clip, he was able to take off, but you'll see what happens later. He was struggling on his approach, but still doing pretty well for someone who's never done something like this. Hitting before promptly crashing into the ground. Now, we are going to watch Dashel's attempt. Dashel has had more experience with things relatively similar to this, so he was able to pick it up much faster. In his first attempt, he was struggling to control the aircraft, but it got a hang of it relatively quickly. But he struggled with landing. It took him a few more attempts before he was able to land properly. Now, in this attempt, he was able to take off and fly around for a bit, as you'll see. He was able to keep the plane very controlled. He then continued to circle around Copenhagen for a while before arriving on the coast, where he would circle around for a little bit more before he arrived on approach to the runway. Landing in the plane requires good control of both the throttle and the joystick. He was able to control both very well. And he was able to make a very, very soft landing. Then he turned off the plane. I then decided to put him in a slightly more advanced course, where he would do much more free flight. In this flight, he was put in an airport just outside of Stockholm. He was able to control this plane with very little knowledge of how to fly it in particular. He flew for a while before arriving over here, where we saw a weird orb, and decided to take a short detour. He was able to navigate to a nearby airport, completely using the map on the plane's screen. You can see it in the very center of the dashboard. He was able to approach the runway very well. But struggled on the landing part. But he was inevitably able to touch down on the runway. The plane stopped just before he rolled off the runway.